Right.
So how do you, have tell, someone to include the dementia patient, when they don't remember past holidays, when they're not really sure why they're there, and what's going on at the time when you're trying to have that family dinner that we also love, at the holidays.
Exactly. That was a struggle I had. The Christmas before everything fell to pieces, it came down in January for me, but the Christmas right before it, when I called my grandma the way I did every Christmas, I said, hey, Merry Christmas. And she said, Christmas? It's not Christmas. I said, oh, Grandma, it is Christmas. Merry Christmas. Are you having a good day? No, sweet, it's not Christmas. There's been nothing on TV about it. I was so floored. So that was shocking. And of course, at that point, we didn't realize what the problem was. So naturally, I had all the answers. I was young and stupid. And I said, oh, Grandma, it's Christmas. Yes, it's Christmas. It's December 25th. And of course, I had to learn, as we do. We come through this ignorant valley that we have to go through. And we learn I had to find out I couldn't argue with her. So if she had to tell me that it wasn't Christmas, then, it wasn't Christmas to her, but that was okay because I could still talk to her and I could still love her. I could still sit down and hold her hand. I could still say, hey, what'd you do today? Did you eat anything for lunch that was good? Did you have a special meal today? Same thing with my grandfather. He was not as bad as she was. They both had dementia. His was an unspecified type. Hers was specifically Alzheimer's.
Mhm.
And so he always seemed like he was marginally better than she was, but not much, really and truly not much. So talking to either one of them, it was kind of it was like a turkey shoot. You didn't know what you were going to get. Are you really going to, are they going to know? Are they not? Most of the time they didn't. I had to learn to meet them where they were. And that was very, very special to me to finally realize they could still feel, even though they couldn't remember.
Yeah.
And that is such a fine line for folks. A lot of times we tend to think, we look at the elderly people and we're just like, oh, they're not going to know. They might, and they probably will. And so you need to think of it in terms of they will. So they may not remember what you say, they may not remember the day it is, but they are going to remember how you made them feel.
Yeah.
So love on them. Look them in their eyes when you talk to them and try to meet them where they are. If they don't think it's a holiday, that's okay. You can talk about past holidays or you can talk about what Christmas might be. Well, when Christmas gets here, what are your plans? What would you like to do? Ask them questions, usually questions further back in the past from their childhood. Those memories tend to be set and they are the last ones to go in the cognitive world of cognition issues. Those tend to be the last things to go. So if you can get them talking about their childhood, a special Christmas, a special Thanksgiving, maybe there's a funny story that they've told that you've always kind of chuckled at, prompt them to tell that story again. And even though you've heard it 1,000 times, smile, laugh, tell them how funny it is, tell them, oh, I bet that must have been really something when that happened. And let them feel special because that causes them to have an engagement with you. Now they are interacting with you at the level they can. And that really can help.